To News 3 today, there's a new superhero in town, and he goes by the name of Jeremiah Justice. But he isn't your ordinary protector. Jeremiah is a child with special needs. Melissa Miles is the author of the book Jeremiah Justice Saves the Day. She joins us now with more on the character and his capabilities. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Now let's talk about this book, because this book fills a void in children's publishing. That's how you feel.
It does. There's just not enough books about special needs kids out there, and I feel like the ones that I've seen, the kids aren't heroes. They're more books to teach a lesson or teach kids to be polite and understanding, which are important. But I wanted to create a book that kids would love to read, that was exciting.
You're an author, you're a nurse, you're an educator, but most importantly, you're a mom of a child with special needs.
Right. I have a son with Asperger's, and so you just feel this special connection to kids. But I have felt it since I was a new graduate from college when I was in my 20s, and I worked in the neonatal intensive care unit. And to me, these babies were superheroes all along, just watching the struggles they overcame. So I think the people who have worked with special needs kids know they're superheroes, and I just wanted to make that a reality for them.
Tell us about Jeremiah.
Jeremiah Justice is a little boy that has a tracheostomy tube in his neck, and the world may see that as his weakness, but for Jeremiah Justice, he discovers that the tracheostomy is the source of his superpower. So by accident, at the beginning of our story, he discovers that he can blow this big blast of air through his tracheostomy, and he calls it the super tornado blaster, because if you were a kid, wouldn't you call it that? So he has to learn to use it. So there's some mishaps where he blows grandma's wig off her head and blows mom's sheets off the clothesline onto the dog and things like that. But eventually he masters, for the most part, how to use the tornado blaster, but it's a question of, can he summon the courage to defeat the evil Mr. Menace?
Last year, this time, you were here.
I was.
Talking about the Kickstarter program to get this book published. Now, here we are. Tomorrow's the big launch day. Let's talk about the response you've received so far.
It's been wonderful. It's just been for not only from special needs parents, but from everyone. Parents that feel like their kids need to see this book, need to see that kids like this are in the world among us, and not be so curious, maybe if they know why someone might have a tube in their neck.
Yeah, representation matters.
It really does.
You had a chance to work with an amazing illustrator.
Oh, I did. And he's not only an amazing talent, he's a wonderful person. I have been thrilled to work with Rashad. And he's local. He teaches right here at Savannah College of Art and Design. And he's just been a joy to work with in every way.
Proceeds from this book go to a special organization. Tell us about that.
They do. It is a nonprofit that we started this year. It is called the Superhero Success Foundation. And we're trying to raise awareness and donate hundreds of copies of this book locally, starting out locally, because we've got to start somewhere, but just to put the book out there so that it can be in schools and children's hospitals. I don't want any child that has a tracheostomy to ever have to pay for this book. Yeah. So we've already given away some free copies to kids in our local community that have tracheostomies.
Now that the book is done, what's next?
Oh, a sequel to Jeremiah Just Saves the Day, where he's at camp. So that's what we have that in the works now. And maybe even more special needs superheroes in the future.
Well, we are looking forward to it. In the meantime, let's tell folks how they can get a copy signed of the book, Jeremiah Justice Saves the Day. You're having a book launch tomorrow from 4:30 until 6 p.m. at Shepherd's Living at Savannah Quarters. That's at 101 Shepherd's Way in Pooler. Melissa, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much. Oh, and this is your copy of the book for your support and enthusiasm from the very beginning.
I so appreciate it, and I'll start reading it tonight. Thank you. All right, stay with us. We'll be back with a final check of your forecast.